What is up, everybody? Eagles halftime live. Eagles are up 16-14 in this one. Wow, what a difference a year makes. Holy cow. Eagles rolled 16-0 to start this game. You would think, heading into the second quarter, this game is over. New England Patriots run right back 16-14. The Eagles have 19 yards in the second quarter, a team that has dominated in 2022 in that second quarter. What's up, Shane?
What's up, Dibes? I felt better, 20 minutes ago.
Woo! Oh, man. It was going extremely well, especially at the start of the first quarter, and then things just started to unravel. The Eagles were way too passive on offense. There was good things. There are some very, very bad things that need to shore up. But what's your top takeaway?
Man, the play call, everything just looks out of sorts on offense. And you've got players, the majority of your offense didn't play in the preseason, first-year play caller on the road, in the rain, all of that. But the offensive line, which is supposed to be one of the strengths of this team, just has not looked good. They've been beat in the trenches. And then defensively, the defense started great, but they just kind of fell apart at the end of the half. There's been holes in the coverage. Linebacker and safety is a big problem for this team, and I don't see that that's going to change this year.
Yeah, let's stick to the defense because that was my biggest storyline heading into this one. What we were going to get from Sean Desai, but zero sacks in this one so far. They've made pressures, no question about it, but especially in that second quarter, Mac Jones, they let Mac Jones get comfortable, and he made them pay, man. Over 100 yards passing, I think, in the second quarter. What adjustments need to be made? Because I'm looking at Jalen Carter. I'm seeing Hassan Reddick. They're getting there. They're just not getting home.
Yeah, if you can't just play man coverage against the Patriots wide receivers, who are quite bad, then you're not going to be able to do it against anybody. I feel like you should be able to play man coverage against this wide receiver core. You should be able to bring some pressure on Mac Jones. I mean, the Patriots are missing 3 of their 5 starting offensive linemen, and their offensive line looks as good as the Eagles, who are supposed to have one of the best units in the league. So the pass rush has to get home, and part of that is the coverage just has to be there. The coverage has been atrocious in the second quarter.
Yeah, I thought it was great in the first quarter. Let's go to the offense. It feels like the Eagles put their foot off the pedal like 3 quarters or so through the first quarter. They were up 16-0. And this is the NFL, man. This is week 1. You can't do that against any football team. And sure enough, now it's a 1-score game. But you look at the Eagles offense, man, sputtering. They had 4 straight 3-and-outs or something along those lines in the second quarter. When's the last time that happened? They looked confident. Jalen Hurts, Kenny Gainwell got a significant bulk of the touches. We'll touch on that in a little bit. But what was your take on the Eagles offense? And it just kind of did a 180 compared to a year ago when they just rolled teams in the second quarter.
Yeah, and I don't like how they even ended the quarter. 25 seconds left. You've got one of the best jump ball receivers in the league. Just throw one up and see what happens. I feel like they were just trying to make it out of the first half. And let's be honest, the offense didn't do anything to get that 16-0 lead. That was the defense. Obviously they had the field goal drive, whatever, and then you get the interception, return for a touchdown. You get the fumble by Zeke. And so the defense came out on fire, and the offense, they haven't looked good. And I expected that to a degree. We talked about it on Birds of the Round Table on Tuesday, that we expected the offense to maybe start a little slow. It'd be a little bit of a slogfest. I didn't expect, once they were up to a 16-0 lead, to be getting worried about this game at halftime again.
Yeah, you look at, Kenny Gainwell, 10 carries, 40 yards, 2 receptions for 14 yards. He was kind of the storyline of that first quarter, if not the headline. He was a main part of the Eagles offense. We saw a lot of, running back screens, checkdowns, short passing routes to Gainwell. There was a lot of noise about whether or not Gainwell was RB1 in this offense. I mean, look at that. I don't even see DeAndre Swift with 1 single carry in this game. Is that a shock to you?
Yeah, that's a surprise to me. I thought that Swift would probably be the starter, and he doesn't have a carry. He's been targeted 2 times, dropped one, and he caught the other for no gain. So he's been a non-factor, and also it's baffling to me. Like I understand not wanting Hurts to take a lot of hits. If you don't want your quarterback to take a lot of hits, stop calling QB runs. Like, I swear, if I see Jalen Hurts on another designed run or option keeper slide at the line of scrimmage, I'm going to lose my mind. Just hand the ball to the running back if you're not willing to let Hurts get hit, and that's fine. I'm not saying I want Hurts to be running everywhere, but if you're going to give him the ball to run, he's got to go run. Quit sliding behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's talk about the play calling, because that's it right there. Is like it seems like they're just going through the motions. I get nobody for the most part on this offense played during the preseason. I get you got Cam Jurgens out there, but like I don't understand the Eagles play calling looking so passive. I don't understand the Eagles offensive line getting beat up for the majority of the second quarter. Like what adjustments do you expect in the second half, and where are we going from here, man?
I mean, throw the ball downfield. Like Hurts is throwing everything's underneath, and I get that it's rainy, but if Mac Jones can throw a post route 20 yards downfield, Jalen Hurts can too. So throw the football, start handing the ball to a running back. Quit giving Hurts these option runs and sliding down it. You should be able to dominate this game in the trenches. Like the Eagles should dominate both sides of this game in the trenches. They just got to do it. It's time for the O line and the D line to step up and play.
Yep. Look, I'm looking at the numbers here. Lots of targets there to wide receivers, but longs of 9, longs of 8, longs of 8. Like, get the ball down the field. Jalen Hurts made leaps and bounds improvements in that area in year 2 last year. Let's get that going. Miss Chris says, I thought we were going to only play a half like we did the first 6 games of the year, but then we played 1 quarter, then just mentally left the game. That's how it felt to me. Like, on one side, I was okay with it because I thought they were just throwing out a vanilla game plan and just probably punting until Thursday because they got a short turnaround. But now I'm worried. You know, you can't give any team life in the NFL, especially week 1, man. This game, especially with the Patriots getting the ball to start the second half. We kind of killed this team so far. Any positives so far heading into the third quarter and heading into the second half?
I mean, Jalen Carter had a couple nice plays. I tweeted one of them out. I missed getting the clip for the other one, but he's looked good. Brandon Graham had a really nice readout on a screen pass. He didn't end up making the tackle, but he assisted it, got him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. So the defensive line has looked good. They just haven't gotten home. And I said the Eagles have to win in the trenches. I think that's more to do on the defensive side with the coverage behind, but I would say the defensive lines looked really good. I mean, the Patriots haven't been able to run the ball. Mac Jones has been under pressure. He just hasn't been brought down.
Yeah. The Eagles need to start getting home, shake up Mac Jones a little bit, looking way too comfortable in the pocket. Albeit that touchdown pass he made was absolutely brilliant, but that's because of the confidence that the Eagles kind of just seemingly gave him. Like they never should have let their foot off the pedal in this one. Stop with the negative stuff, Quentin. I can't handle it. That is our halftime show. We're getting ready for the third quarter here. Again, 16-14, Eagles lead. Patriots get the ball first. Shane, where can we find it?
You can check me out on Twitter and YouTube at Shane Half NFL. And then for postgame, I will be on the Bleeding Green Nation Instant Reaction Show. You can check me out there, or you can check out all the guys at Edge of Philly Sports for their postgame show as well.
He is Shane at Shane Half NFL, man. Best Eagles follow there is on X. I am Dives, Mr. Crockpot. We will be live when the clock hits 0 for postgame, talking top takeaways and everything else. We'll see you on postgame. Stay awesome, everyone.